What is up, you guys? This is the Fallout What If here, and today I'm going to be doing What If Deku Was the New Scorpion? Part 0. This is basically the epilogue, and what's going to happen is that before I even go there, I wanted to say, I'm going to be doing my older What Ifs, and I'm also gonna probably do a Ghost Rider What If. Not only that, I'm probably going to be doing something that, that some of you guys probably don't know. I really hope that, I don't think anybody freaking did this What If, so this is going to be the first one. Not only that, I'm probably going to, I basically watched some of the shows, and I kind of know a bit more about what this is going to be. But you guys aren't going to find out until probably 3 days from now. So, what happened here is Scorpion was, let's say that he was 35 or something like that when he went to in Mortal Kombat 10. And what do you mean? And this is what I mean. Scorpion went to the freaking place to try to kill Quan Chi. Quan Chi's saving some of his energy. He got out, and he was about to do it to Sonya, or use his teleportation thing on Sonya, because Quan Chi broke out during that fight with Kano, during the fight with Kano, or during the fight with someone, I forgot. But Scorpion was going to assassinate them, and Quan Chi, not knowing what to do, just threw his teleportation at Scorpion, and he's teleported now. He doesn't know where or where he's at, but Quan Chi was someone who always went through portals, and he was very good at it. Scorpion only knowing how to go and teleport to places. He cannot do it right now due to the fact that he's inside a weird place that has multiple universes. And now I'm thinking about doing what if Scorpion went into the Naruto universe. That being actually kind of fun. But anyway, Scorpion freaking going into the My Hero Academia universe. And before that even happens, Scorpion has been badly beaten and injured. What do you mean by that? Well, here's the thing. Inside the freaking, how do I say it? Inside the place where where Quan Chi gets inside that green freaking dimension, where he walks to different places. Well, technically, here's the thing. He's the only one, and I think Shang Tsung are the only one to actually go through the portals. And also, when they take people, they also have to use their powers on them, because here's the thing. There's creatures inside, or not creatures, there's things that just hit them. But if they're covered in the magic that Shang Tsung or Quan Chi gives them, they're basically walking there without any injuries. But Deku, or Scorpion, is actually attacked, or how do I say it? He is hit by a lot of freaking creatures. Him having to kill a lot of them, but anyway. He's injured, and he falls into the freaking My Hero Academia universe. In the sky, he's in the sky right now. It's dark outside, and yeah, he's falling down like 3 stories. He breaks his freaking, breaks some of his ribs, and he's like, all right, I need to get some medical attention or heal myself. And he just gets up and limps to a freaking house, which Inko lives. And yeah, I'm gonna let her have a house instead of an apartment, due to the fact that yeah, pretty much that's it. But yeah, he just knocks into the house. He knocks into the freaking. He knocks on the door, and there's Inko, who, a young Inko, who is crying. Let's say she's about 25, 26. Thought about making her 21, but nah, let's just make it, yeah, 21, 22, 20, yeah, 22 at most. Her just crying due to the fact she lost her freaking boyfriend, which was technically going to be the one who was going to do it with Inko and have a freaking child. So, Scorpion is right, well, Hanzo is right there, and basically Inko sees an injured man, and she's like, what the heck? Stopping herself from crying, and just being in shock that that a ninja dude, who's probably a hero, is injured, and him knocking on her door to ask for her help. How do I say it? Inko saying, hello, do you need something? Scorpion says, I need just, and he just blacks out, falls on top of Inko. Inko not knowing what to do. She can't lift this dude due to the fact that he's just basically on the floor, and he's heavier than he looks. Inko says this is her just not knowing what to do, and she basically just reaches for her phone, which takes a lot of freaking effort, and she says, Mitsuki, can you come up here? I have a bit of a situation. And, well, freaking, yeah, Deku is born. No, not Deku. Oh, jeez, that was so fast. Hold on. Mitsuki talks to freaking, well, she finds freaking Hanzo on top of her. Inko, or freaking Mitsuki saying, who the heck is this man? Why is he on top of you? I thought you were with a boyfriend. Did he try to do something with you? Inko explaining everything, and this is when Hisashi is helped by Inko and Mitsuki, and how do I say it? Yeah, him freaking, well, not naked, him having his at least pants on, and most of his armor is off of him, including his basic weapons. Him on top of a bed saying, what the heck is this? And Inko saying, hello, and Mitsuki, can you get the soup? Mitsuki saying, yeah, I'm coming. And basically, a freaking Mitsuki and Inko are talking to him and asking him a lot of questions. Saying, where are you from? Why were you injured? Or what kind of, what's your hero name? Basically, Scorpion knows that he's not in the same dimension that he's not in the same dimension because he has a feeling. Him saying, what is your do you guys know who Johnny Cage is? Them saying no. Him saying, okay, yeah, this is probably not the same universe, due to the fact that he knows that a lot of people watches his movies, and he's a freaking superstar going around the world, and it's like, yeah, somebody has to know. And two young people not knowing who Johnny Cage is, meaning, yeah, he's not somewhere. And he says, you guys don't have the something government that Sonya Blade or freaking Jax is in, saying no, do you guys have a Mortal Kombat tournament thingy? Them saying no, and him trying to say, so there, you guys don't know about freaking Netherrealm, or yeah, freaking Inko saying, no. What are you talking about? Mitsuki saying, are you an alien? Freaking Scorpion says, you seen my face. Do I look alien to you? Freaking Mitsuki says, we got somebody who talks back. I like it. And here's the thing, you guys. Here's the thing. I'm not going to have, how you say it? I don't know what to do here, you guys, but I feel like I want to have, Mitsuki and freaking, be married to freaking Scorpion due to the fact that I think, how do I say it? Let me just check right here. Alright, well, I'm thinking about what's called freaking Inko and Mitsuki marrying freaking Scorpion, and for a couple of reasons. I want Deku and Bakugo to be brothers in this one, and not only that, they're both in their prime, and I think Scorpion will be in a prime since he's 35 in this one. Not only that, it's technically legal in Asia, or yeah, there's something called polygamy, and it's kind of pesky. I don't want to go through that much, but yeah, he can basically marry 2 people, or I think probably 2 or more people. So I thought, hey, might as well. This is a what if, anything can happen. And yeah, who wouldn't want to go out with Scorpion? But here's the thing. It's going to be hard at first due to the fact that Scorpion still is depressed, or not depressed. He's still the kind of person who, how do I say it? Goes through a bunch of trials and tribulations. Him saying that, well, he's saying that because he doesn't have a freaking, how do you say it? Due to the fact that he's been alone most of his life, he has to be, now he's probably wanting to be accustomed to this world, and they're not going to go out right in the bat. Freaking, what's your face? Mitsuki and Inko talking to him, both of them going out a couple of times, but not as anything, but just going and doing stuff. Scorpion always protecting them, and sometimes, probably 2 times, muggers were trying to attack them, but he technically took them down with ease. Not only that, there was no like freaking, how do I say it? Hesitation, and they were impressed. They thought, hey, this man can like pretty much do stuff like this. Yeah, so they're basically thinking that this dude can protect us. Not only that, he's strong and he's handsome as well, kind of cute when he wants to be, and pretty much all around good guy. Now, what about money? Well, they don't actually care about him for the money. They just like him because he's a kind person. Not only that, he lives a freaking fulfilling life, doing what he wants, and basically, they also know that. How do I say it? Anyway, about money. Basically, Scorpion is still going to be doing assassination stuff, due to the fact that that's probably that's what the Shirai Ryu would do, and yeah, basically, Mitsuki finds out first, and then she tells freaking Inko, and they still love him, or them still having feelings for him, are thinking, well, that's probably what he is, because he's still a ninja, and yeah, they're basically kind of okay with it, as long as they don't pretty much let's see. Well, hold on. Here's the thing. They don't know that Scorpion does this. They know that Scorpion is a ninja and he would do ninja stuff. But since he didn't tell them that they're in the Shiraryu, or that he was in the Shiraryu, they're basically like, okay, he just does ninja stuff, so he's probably going to be a pro hero. Exact opposite of one. But he doesn't kill women and children. He basically just kills those who are high and mighty, thinking that they're the boss of everyone, and basic criminals. So yeah. Now here's the thing. Freaking Scorpion talked to Inko and Mitsuki, telling them about his past, of what had happened, and them feeling bad for him, feeling sad of the fact that he lost his family already. Thinking, yeah, let's just give him a new. Geez, that sounds kind of mean. Just like, oh, here's a new toy. Get over it. No. They take this into consideration and try to tell him that what they feel for him is genuine, and they want to at least fill the broken holes, or fill the holes in his heart. Scorpion is like, okay, and pretty much Mitsuki and Inko are thinking they should get married. These three should marry each other, due to the fact that Inko and Mitsuki have been good friends, the best of friends. Here's the thing: if I said, if they were okay with it, and if Deku was, I don't really know how to say this, but I know that Mitsuki and Inko would have probably done some stuff before, in their college years, or when they're in college, because, yeah, college girl stuff. Oh jeez, I'm terrible. But anyway, them probably freaking telling Scorpion, yeah, they care about him, they want to fill the holes in his heart, and they want freaking Scorpion to go out with them. Hanzo thinking about it, and he's like, I could probably refill some of the members of the Shiraryu. That's his thinking. I don't know why that would be his thinking, but anyway. Deku talks to freaking not Deku. Scorpion talking to freaking Inko and Mitsuki and saying he'll do it, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, they're going out now, and basically Scorpion, Inko, and Mitsuki do a couple of stuff together. A bit of a 2-on-1 action right there. If you guys have watched, stuff, let's just call it stuff, yeah, you would probably just think about that, and whatever kind of weird stuff you're into, that's not what's happening. So yeah, pretty much there's a lot of hugging, there's a lot of happiness, teamwork. Jesus, I'm gonna get demonetized. But anyway, Deku, technically none of the kids are born yet, but after a few more tries, Mitsuki and Inko are pregnant. What? How could this happen? And freaking Hanzo thinking, oh crap, he forgot that the children were made, due to him not remembering a lot about his past. But he knows basic anatomy, but he forgot that, yeah, this would be the outcome. Inko and freaking Mitsuki wanted a child. Scorpion didn't know if he wanted one. him not wanting to lose a freaking he didn't. Here's the thing, Scorpion did it was sad, and he didn't want to bury his child. He wanted his child to outlive him, not the other way around. So him thinking, okay, so I have kids, he's going to be much more protective, a much more protective and loving father, because he didn't spend enough time in his head, enough time with his kids. So that's what he does. Well, that's what he's going to do. Inko and Mitsuki are pregnant, and Inko, let's just say Inko broke her water first, and yeah, a day after that, Mitsuki broke her water, so Scorpion is like teleporting from one part of the room to the other. It's like, oh jeez, I forgot, birthing. Yeah, him cutting the umbilical cord, not with his sword. You know, you know what? Let's just do that. Let's just do that. How do I say it? Hold on. Him using his sword because of them giving him scissors, thinking like, yeah, the father should do it, and Hanzo is like, I'm way ahead of you, and he just gets his broadsword and just like slices through it, and the doctor's like, what the heck? What is this family? Are they okay with the father doing this? And yeah, Izuku's just a day older than him, and freaking Bakugo, or not Bakugo, Katsuki, yeah, they're basically, Hanzo is crying. Well, let's say he's tearing up a bit. But Deku is born, and Hanzo feels something within him. He feels the same kind of weird power that he has. And also, freaking Katsuki, he feels something within him too. And here's the thing. Deku is going to be a Hellspawn, while Katsuki is going to have a bit more, him using a bit more his fire a little bit differently. He uses explosions, but he also uses fireballs. Not only that, he can control fire around his feet. But let's see. Alright, like I was saying, Katsuki can use fire a bit more. He can use fireballs. But Deku can also, well, that's pretty much the extent. He is pretty good at fire. Deku, on the other hand, is a Hell Revenant, or a Hellspawn. He can teleport, do all that, use fire, but that's pretty much it. Him was called having his father's eyes, or at least one of them. Katsuki having, how you say it, black hair, and Deku having black hair too. Or let's say Bakugo has black yellowish hair, and Deku just has black and green hair. It's basically, Katsuki's is like, I don't know how to say it, but yeah. Hold on. Okay, so I couldn't find black green hair for Katsuki, but hey, just think of it as black hair with yellow highlights, and Deku having black hair with green highlights. And yeah, mostly what freaking Scorpion does is assassinate one person every couple of once a week, just to keep some high-end money going. Let them think it's just his job. Him only using just enough, and a little bit more just saying, well, I've done other jobs as well. Having Mitsuki and Inko believe him, and yeah, they're living their life in happiness. Now, freaking Katsuki and freaking Deku already doing using their father's powers. Basically, the moment freaking Katsuki was trying to say his first words, he almost burned the house down, having freaking Hisashi snuff out the flames with his sword. If you guys don't know, just if you do like a really swift cut to the fire for some reason, it actually just turns it off, or it kind of kills it. I don't know how that stuff is amazing, but yeah. Freaking them having to like fireproof everything, and Hanzo is like, heck yeah, I'm proud of my sons right now. But Deku is like freaking using his fires or his father's side, and basically when freaking doing the, let's say when Inko does peekaboo or something like that, basically Deku tries to imitate it and tries to do the same thing with his eyes, and he technically disappears, and freaking Hisashi is like, oh crap, where is he at? And him going into freaking hell, or that place where he goes to, and for some reason, I don't know why, probably it's not the same hell as where he usually went to, or the nether realm, or the underworld, or something like that. He sees nothing, but Deku is freaking, up the stairs, and Inko found him. He's Hiyashi, or let's just say Scorpion. Scorpion seeing Deku just freaking doing that peekaboo thing, and freaking, yeah. Scorpion is like, yeah, I'm proud of my sons even more. So, that's what's happening. Them, freaking Deku and Katsuki are basically, like living their lives much more happily. Not only that, their bond is much more closer. See, yeah. But in the 4th grade, or in the in 4 years, how do I say it? No. They both know that Scorpion is a ninja, so it's probably his power. Because, yeah, he already explained to them that he has something called fire and teleportation stuff. Due to him being a hellspawn, him not actually explaining the whole hellspawn thing correctly. And I'm thinking, oh, that's probably a quirk, but the Scorpion's like, no, that's a technique. Or these are techniques passed down to, the highest rank of Scorpion. What else? Him saying that, him explaining a bit more, just trying to like nudge his way out of like every corner that might spell death to these people. So yeah, he just actually comes out and says he somehow got a weird power, doing stuff. I really don't know how he explained this, due to the fact that he doesn't want them to be freaked out. But you know what? Screw it. He eventually says what happens in his Earth, what he did, and everything. And I think it's mostly due to the fact that he wants freaking Inko, or he wants to tell the truth and not lie to freaking Inko and Mitsuki. So, they are taken aback by this, but they do try to understand what Scorpion has been through. And him explaining a lot of stuff during his life. Them getting to know actually more about Hisashi, or I think Hiyashi. It's hard to remember, but yeah. Them scolding him for not telling the truth. And what's called freaking Inko is like, wait a minute. He killed people. Yeah, I don't care. Mitsuki's like, yeah, I don't care about the killing part. He lied to us. I think that's more important than anything like that. Inko is like, wait a minute, more important? He just said he took a dude, he burned a dude and took his skull. I don't think that's what's more important than that? Like fibbing a little bit? Mitsuki and Inko having a bit of an argument, And yeah, pretty much it. So they tell Scorpion to not to pack up or anything like that. Just so next time, tell them the truth. They're not going to get mad. It's going to take a little while to just automatically accept all this, but like they said, they're still going out. They're not married. They're not married, as far as I remember. But next year, they get these two get the three get married, and like I said, polygamy, yeah, or I don't know. I forgot what the religion and all that stuff has to do with polygamy and Asia and Muslim countries. Yeah, so don't tell me anything about that. I really don't know. So let's go back to the story. How you say it? They're 5 years old now, and freaking Katsuki and Deku are pretty much normal, because Katsuki doesn't have this like cocky attitude due to freaking Hazashi telling Katsuki never to use your anger. If how do I say it? Let me see. Him telling Katsuki, because back he was starting to have a temper, and this is when just basically, how do I say it? I forgot what it was called, but he tells him that I let go of my rage and it saved me. To save yourself, you must do the same. And you must learn how to control yourself. Teaching Deku as well to never to give in into your anger, due to the fact that if you can't control your anger, it could take over you, and you could probably do some horrible things to people who don't even deserve it. Deku and freaking Katsuki understanding this, because they're a little more well behaved, and they do the three get married, and yeah, it's basically Inko Hiyashi or Hanzo and Mitsuki Hanzo. And let's see, here's the thing. Inko is basically like the quiet, shy person. Mitsuki is okay with doing both of them. She's getting demonetized. Scorpion's like, well, one is strong and one is kind, so you know what? I got a fair deal out of this. And there's two. It's a 2-in-1 thing. They're both beautiful, and he loves them. So, let me just tell you this right now. I understand. What do you mean? Why are you doing this? This sucks. Well, here's the thing. I actually wanted to do something like this, have Deku and Bakugo be brothers. I was actually probably going to do a what if about that. So I thought, yeah, why not just combine the two? I didn't want to kick out Inko or Mitsuki due to the fact that both of them, I'm actually fond of those two, due to the fact that they're actually funny when you get to know, know them, or in the anime, doing weird stuff. So, that happens. Freaking, let's see. Pretty much nothing else happens. They're both of them train. Katsuki learning how to use his fire and explosions. Deku using his fire and his teleportation. And his also new move. He sometimes gets mad, and if he gets really mad, he basically gets he turns into a revenant, or how you say, his head is in fire. Yeah, he's basically his skull just turns into flames. His body having like fire around it. And here's the thing. Let's say that the bullies from back, like the Bakugo squad. Well, instead of that, it's the fat dude with the wings. I don't know what's his name, but yeah, he's pretty much, it's a two-man thing. The skinny dude with the freaking fingers being his little crony. And yeah, them bullying people. And here's the thing. They bully I don't know who. I really don't know who they're gonna bully. But let's say that it's let's say that I really don't know who actually. But I feel like I want to do let me see. Hold on, give me a second here, people. And it's this girl right here. If you guys don't know her, her name is Reiko Yanagi. She's from Class 2B. And I thought, hey, this is somebody from what's called Deku's, this is something Deku would work with. So here's what's going to happen. The fat dude and the dude with the long fingers. And from the difference here and then the one that I put in the God of War, the dude was strong, but this one, nah, he's pretty much just a chump. But they make fun of her for being creepy, and for always having her hands down, and for her quirk being so weird because her quirk is known as poltergeist. And yeah, that's probably the main reason why they're bullying her. They think she's a villain, and Deku's right there. But here's the thing. Deku sometimes gets mad, and like I said, he does the fire form, but he sometimes controls his anger in chain, but his eyes knew that was going to happen. Really does have Scorpion's personality at times. Him using a freaking paper mache, or yeah, not paper mache. Him using a freaking cardboard box version of a kunai and chain. It hit the dude in the eye. The dude freaking covered his eye, and that's when Deku just ran around, wrapped the freaking rope around the dude's freaking stomach. Him going around the tree and like really fast teleporting to the tree, then tying the kid up. The dude with the fingers like, don't you do that to him, grabbing him. But this is when Deku was called freaking uses the teleportation thing. And I want you guys to comment down right now to tell me to let me know if you guys are the ones who always kept spamming the freaking teleportation thing. I want to know now because that always freaking made me mad. But it was so funny anyway. So, he just does teleportation. Not only that, the dude is, grabs him again. Deku just like, okay, I'm just gonna use my fire. I can't go all the way like to burning hot. But the dude felt fire nonetheless. Him having like, like first degree burns or second degree burns. I don't really know how him having just a burn on him, crying and going away. So, anyway, let me just right there. The Deku is saying, "Are you okay?" Reiko saying, "Yeah, it's nothing." She's just kind of like freaked out, but she also thanks Deku. Them talking for a bit, and Deku was like, so what is your quirk? Reiko being scared because she knows that a lot of people kind of freak out when she tells them what a quirk is. But Deku is like, he's still kind of the same Deku, having a notebook out, saying, what is your quirk? And she just says, it's called poltergeist. Her explaining what the thing could do, and him saying that, that's what ghost stories have at times too, right? Reiko saying, yeah, blushes because she's embarrassed. And Deku's like, don't worry. My quirk is somewhat weird. And that's when the mother, I don't know what her name is, just says, how you say it, she's like, Reiko dear, we have to go. And her like saying, I'll be coming in a couple of minutes. And him talking with her, saying, yeah, pretty much that's it. Reiko saying, okay, that's when the mother comes to her and says, Reiko, we have to go there. Come on now. Reiko saying, okay. And Deku's like, hey, Reiko. Her saying, yes. Deku's like, don't worry. My dad calls me a hellspawn at times. And my mom does too. And the Reiko's mom was like, wait, they call him a hellspawn? What kind of childhood is he living? Jeez, that's kind of depressing. Her not actually not knowing all Deku's past. Reiko saying, oh, well, yeah, I'll see you later. Deku saying, okay. Bakugo was there, but he was like, nah, just let Deku do what he normally does. But Deku still, even though he's a day older than him, he does take the form, or he does take the mantle of being Deku's older brother, or Katsuki's older brother. Him being much more like his father, and Katsuki being kind of like his mother, and Inko being the freaking, how do I say it? Inko being the freaking responsible one at times. Yeah, he takes up the big brother role model thing. And Katsuki does look up to him at times. But he also does want to be his own thing. So yeah, the relationship of being brothers is actually quite better than anything else. Them being what's called in the anime. A lot more better, no more burning each other. But they do spar. They spar, use their fire on each other, but here's the thing. Katsuki isn't actually immune, but he's resilient to it. He's resistant. Freaking Deku can have, like, one of Endeavor's Hellfire Flames, and he can take it, and it wouldn't hurt as much as probably him being punched or being kicked in the freaking stomach. So, yeah. Them living fulfilling lives. That's when, yeah, I'm pretty much going to leave it right there. So, like, comment, subscribe, and what do you what are your thoughts on the freaking polygamy thing with the three? And I understand if you hate it, and all I could just say is, I'm not going to say I'm sorry. I actually like this one. Not only that, yeah, there's other what ifs too. They probably have, like, theirs is probably way more better than mine. So yeah, you can probably see that as well. So yeah, do what you gotta do. And remember, I'm also going to be doing the older what ifs, and also doing what if Deku was Ghost Rider. I don't know about the Ghost Rider because I know a lot about the Ghost Rider. I just need to remember it. And not only that, I'm going to be doing a secretive one. So yeah, pretty much that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, and do subscribe to the channel. I do like having you guys. I do like having a lot more people watch it and tell me how they feel. So anyway, bye.